Hey YouTube, I'm David, this is Audrey, this is Zola, this is Hassan, and we're here to watch Lost, Season 1, Episode 11. It's called All the Best Cowboys Have Daddy Issues.
What?
So it's an island of cowboys?
No, it has to be about a character.
Which character do you think we're going to hit?
Boone! This is the one about Boone.
No, Sawyer!
We just had a Sawyer one.
But he's a cowboy
This is
and he's got
Boone.
daddy issues.
All the Best Cowboys Have Daddy Issues.
I'm
What a
gonna
great
guess Boone.
title.
I'm gonna guess
Terrible name.
Last episode was a doozy. We learned that Claire was going to give her baby up for adoption.
And now it's going to get eaten by Ethan
But
Robb.
the psychic told her, that she has a lovely family that will adopt her baby in Los Angeles, but it must be flight 815, which is this flight, Oceanic Flight 815, which crashed. And then also, we learned that Ethan Robb was not on the plane.
Yes.
Let's get into it.
Going far away.
Dang, you
I like
did that
how fast you try and click it so that no one can see.
He's practiced.
I know. He sits at
All right.
home like,
2 hours before we come, he's like, shh, shh.
Previously on Lost.
Ah, too slow. Ah, too slow.
Where's Charlie? He went after Claire.
oh, Jack left Saeed.
This is the one time you need the soldier, huh? Did he see them?
I don't know.
Claire's
Not
back.
Back to the beach.
At least 3 distinct sets all over the place. It looks like there might have been a struggle. Drag mark here.
Oh
Here.
no.
I think they've been taken.
Both of them taken by one person?
Oh, he's an other.
I mean, yeah, so that means like, what did he shapeshift? Like, so weird. Hawk is like such a creepy man, but I'd trust him with my life, you know?
That's
I think that's how everyone feels.
That's the vibe.
Everyone except, who did he use as bait?
Charlie.
Yeah.
But he also got Charlie to go up drugs, so.
That's true.
Had the one man drag off 2 people, one of them pregnant.
See?
The wrong question, not how. Why?
That's true.
We can't account for all of our people. Saeed said there were others.
Saeed said that we're not alone.
Semantics.
Saeed's injured. We don't even know where he went.
We need to prepare. We could be back at the caves in 10 minutes. Organize a search party, get away.
Which way did they go, Locke?
EP's falling. She's bleeding out.
No, I've got the artery almost there.
She's in arrest.
Clear. Come on back now, come on. Call it.
It's over. Call it.
You call it.
I'm coming with you.
I figured you might.
Here's a knife. Boone's going.
Anyone else just gonna slow us down?
Okay. Maybe I'll just put together another part.
Good idea. We're going north. I suggest you go south.
Pat your father on the back.
It's like, take the L, dude.
That's funny. So depressing. That's why I could never do anything medical.
You didn't have to do this procedure.
I don't have to do anything. They called me.
I was right upstairs.
And you should have stayed upstairs. And how did you find
One
out?
of the nurses came to get me.
God, I have you and some anonymous nurse to rescue me.
She told me that your hands were shaking.
His dad's the
They
one
called
who
you.
fucked up.
You made a
Yeah.
mistake.
Are you lecturing me?
How many drinks did you have at lunch, Dad?
Oof. After years of dealing with situations like that, it like makes
Do you
sense.
think that
But
happens in real life?
No, I don't
no.
think so.
But for everything that I know about hunting, tracking, whoever he is, he knows more. Be the doctor. Let me be the hunter.
I'd listen to him
He has
for
a
once.
point.
Yeah.
Can we go now?
But Claire is like about to give birth too. Like
That's true. Like he is going because
he's
he's a
needed in
doctor.
2 places. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Locke's a warrior. He can hunt, he can track stuff, and he's the only one who brought knives. So if it were me, I'd listen to him.
Hey!
I'm doing something of a warrior myself.
Give him a chance! That was so mean.
If you can't find the trail,
I'll pick it up again.
gonna take a break? It's gotta be almost 4 o'clock when the sun sets.
It's
There's no way.
4:25. And yes, I'm taking a break.
Sometimes you have to take a break so that you can do better work, you know? You didn't believe me.
her. Claire, I gave her a sedative. She told me someone was after her, that she was being attacked, and I didn't believe her.
What if that's a foreshadowing that they get there too late?
Look familiar?
It's Charlie's.
Left a trail.
He's leaving us a trail.
Good job, Charlie.
I was like, correct, expert.
Correct. A. Late.
They went this way.
There's another trail here. People moved off this way.
They're gonna split up.
Charlie's leading these for us to follow.
If Ethan knows that we're behind him, he could be setting up a dummy trail.
Let's split up. I'll take that one.
No, we should stay together, Jack.
Why? We've got 2 trails and apparently 2 trackers.
It'd be useful if they had it gone.
Ever think he might have lied about his name?
It's stupid to lie about your name.
Dang.
Called out.
Maybe he was already on the island before we were.
He's right though.
So a tribe of evil natives planted a ringer in the camp to kidnap a pregnant girl and a reject from VH1 has-beens.
Yes.
Yeah, fiendishly clever.
If you don't believe me, ask Saeed.
Saeed's back?
You shouldn't have told him that. And he's also broken. Oh no. And this is why people don't leave their 10-year-olds behind.
Sure. You watch Star Trek?
Not really.
Yeah, shut up, Boone.
I was a collection supervisor for a box company.
A box company?
And they made boxes.
Yeah, right.
What's that?
Malpractice it?
Or a waiver release.
From his dad?
What's it say? The patient succumbed to her injuries.
Oh.
Looks like you
Lie.
fixed everything but the patient.
His dad's trying to make him
That's right, I have,
Yeah,
because I am
save his
perfectly
ass.
capable.
You were impaired.
You were the surgeon of record when she died.
saving his damage.
If you mention alcohol, well, that's the only fact that's going to matter. They'll strip me of my license.
Which might not be a
Yes.
bad thing.
They will.
Dang. Do the right thing, Jack. Do the right thing, Jack. Come on.
I have been hard on you.
That's probably why his mom said you did
But
this
that is
when
how
he,
you
when she
make
made him
a
go find it
soft
because he
metal
did it and
into
then
steel.
he
That
kept
is
drinking.
why
You're
you
right.
Yeah.
must get this as a career.
These are people's
It's all about the
lives.
greater good. Because of your extraordinary skills.
Is he gonna walk out the door?
Will never happen again.
He can't promise that, boo.
So he admitted to it.
This is not just about my career, Jack.
Dang.
It's my life.
He gives him like one more chance and it happens again.
No. Maybe.
I mean, I'm sure it happens again, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just stop drinking.
Do would you please roll?
Yes!
No! I took 17th in a tournament once.
17 is not very good.
No, 17th is very good.
Come on, double six.
Depends on how many were in the competition.
No one is that lucky.
My dad's the luckiest person you ever knew. Not Michael. Brian, my other dad.
That's the first we've heard of a step down.
Yes!
Right?
Yes!
Curly's mad.
$20,000.
You'll get it.
20,000?
Nobody has that money on
I
an
bet you in
island.
the end he's good for it.
So, Boone, what do you do in the real world?
Yeah, it's a wedding thing.
He's a
My mother
wedding
has this
planner?
empire.
It's gonna start raining in 1 minute.
1 minute. Give or take a few seconds.
What?
You should turn around, Boone, and head back.
I'm not gonna head back.
I admire your courage, but
I'm not heading back.
And this is where Boone dies.
I totally
What a
think he's
bummer.
gonna die this episode.
I know.
That was so much.
Whoa, that's watering.
they teach you how to break the weather in a box company?
At a box company.
I feel like
You think
they're gonna
Ethan
encounter them first.
Drag 2 people through this area?
Where to now?
Oh, the voices. It sounds like Claire.
Oh, there's a scream echoing.
Ooh. I knew it. Ew.
If you do not stop following me, I will kill one of them.
Nice, get him, Jack.
Who is this guy?
Jack, get a rock. Do something.
Whoa, that was rough. He lost a couple teeth in that kick, for sure.
That's her husband. He's threatening to sue.
And Jack already signed it. Maybe he admitted it in the court case.
I don't think so, because
when he sues.
Oh, you mean later?
Mm-hmm.
Ethan was here.
Banged your head.
No, he was here.
You have to
He
stop.
beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Kate.
Has washed away.
Not letting him do this. Not again.
Not again.
Now, in my professional opinion, ladies and gentlemen, and that's all I have, by the time I was called in, the damage was irreversible.
You were aware of the patient's pregnancy when you went into the procedure.
Oh,
Absolutely. The patient's husband had informed the attending in the ER.
they didn't do anything about the baby at all.
He didn't even know about the
Yeah.
We're done here.
Is he gonna speak?
I need to revise my statement.
Oh no. Oh no.
I didn't come into the OR until well into the procedure.
Jack.
I was warned by one of the nurses that my father was operating under the influence.
Jack, this is not...
By the time I got there, it was clear that my father severed the patient's hepatic artery, which in my professional opinion caused the crisis which led to her death.
Like, props to him for doing the right thing, but oh my gosh.
Well, he didn't know she was pregnant.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly,
He
that shouldn't have
conveniently
made a difference
I
because she
agree with
still
you,
died,
Audrey.
but like, I get why that pushed him over the edge. No. No. Charlie. He's still alive. Still alive. Still alive.
CPR.
Breathe, Charlie. Come on. Breathe.
I honestly really expected the first death to be someone no one liked.
Come on, Charlie.
Just punching him. Jack, what are you doing?
Jack, stop. He's not.
No. David, I hate you for this show. He's like just beating him. It's not gonna do anything.
Maybe the island's magic.
Just gonna break him. Stop. What? That's not how you do CPR, doctor. I'm so scared. What just happened? The thing is, I feel like Ethan's not gonna kill Claire because Claire has a baby.
Dad.
And they probably want the baby.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
How'd your adventure go?
What if
They
Charlie's
find
sick?
Claire?
Stop. That's why he hasn't spoken.
Anything that you can tell me about where you were going, did you see or hear? I didn't see anything, hear anything.
He's sick. He's sick.
Uh,
Claire. All I wanted was Claire.
Is anyone on this island that your brother's safe with?
it's creepy lock.
Are we lost? I'm gonna follow Swift back. Boone, you need this more than I do.
What is that?
What is that?
Is that a door?
What is that? Steel. Is that part of the plane?
I'm so creeped out.
What is that? That's what we're gonna find out.
Holy shit.
No, it's at the end. Of course.
So that noise is an underground tunnel of some sort.
Yeah. Or like maybe a compound where the others are.
Observing everyone from.
That's
Wow,
how they
what
get
do you
from
think of the
place.
episode?
That's how they get from place to place.
A little bit of a
Bless
cliffhanger on that one, too.
It's
Huh?
a big one.
A big cliffhanger?
Now we have to wait.
You think Charlie is like all virused up?
I'm
He
not-
did seem
I
a
don't
little
know.
out of it, but he
I'm not
was concerned
super
about Claire.
yeah, I was like, I'm not super convinced.
But he said he didn't remember
Maybe.
anything, or see anything, or hear
Maybe
anything.
they did something to him. I don't
Well,
know.
he could have memory loss from the lack of
Lack of
oxygen.
blood to the brain.
Yeah.
That's true too, yeah.
Why were you watching
It's
this when you were
terrifying.
11, David?
Because my dad and my whole family loved it, and it was like the first real show that I got to watch with my family on TV every week. We would all sit down on Wednesday nights and just watch it together. And it was just...
Well, it's not like they could
It's not like
preview
anything
it
like
for you.
crazy or anything to watch at 12.
So real quick, recap for our YouTube audience. Favorite moments of the episode. Was Jack right in his decision
What
Will.
decision?
to out his father?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I feel like Jack, like, that's really sucky, but ultimately it was his dad's fault. And he put his son in that situation. And like, we already know the outcome. which was terrible. But, I mean, how many more patients would that have happened to?
The fact
Right.
that he lied about the situation shows
And-
a complete lack of empathy and guilt.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that he
As opposed
lied to his own son even after he, like, convinced him to lie for
to...
him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then he was, like, left out that she was pregnant.
Yeah, and that's exactly... And that shows, like, a lack of empathy and, like, a lack of guilt. And that, I feel like, changed everything for Jack from
Yeah.
someone who, like... Okay, maybe he didn't, like, mess it up.
Yeah, now that I'm
To
thinking
someone
about it, I'm
like
like, I don't think it was the baby that, like, made Jack feel bad and admit it. I think it was that his dad lied to him.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Ooh, I like that. That's interesting.
I don't think the baby, like, really made a difference.
I mean,
It
That's
was
the fact that, like, because
he
of
didn't
him
know
lying,
about it
he was
and-
not genuine. He was not
Yeah.
being truthful with his son.
Yeah, and then maybe he's like, oh, so maybe he was actually drunk and he was just trying to get away with it again.
Because he lied to me about this, so maybe he was lying about everything else.
Oh, yeah. Well, didn't he kind of admit that he was intoxicated? Because
He
he said it
did.
will never happen again.
Yeah, he kind of
But
did.
When
then-
he said that, I felt like
Yeah.
that was an admission of guilt.
Yeah, it felt real. And then it was kind of like, if you lied about the baby, then you could have also lied about saying you won't do it again. So he was like, you know what? I'm going to have to say it.
And then what was Ethan's threat? Could you hear him through the rain?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
said, don't follow
If
me.
you follow me, I'll kill
I'll
one
kill
of
one
them.
of them.
And
You
he
don't
tried.
stop following me.
Yeah. But Jack didn't stop, so that's why they found Charlie.
Did he mean the baby and the mother?
No, he said one of them, as in, like,
And he took Charlie
Like one of the
and
survivors or something.
yeah.
Claire.
So that's why, like, Jack kept going and he found Charlie, but maybe he would have killed Charlie anyways. And they could have
Because
been
he
there
only
too
wanted
late.
Claire, yeah.
Because if they stopped following him and the guy did that anyways to Charlie,
Yeah,
They weren't
then
going to
wouldn't have
kill
saved him.
Charlie because...
they-
I mean, they weren't going to kill Claire because she had the baby.
yeah.
So now he's evaded death 4 times. You remember how you were talking early on? How you kept evading death?
Oh, wow.
And you're like, it's funny that you say that.
Yeah.
because That's funny.
Is there a fable about
many
a man
more
named
times?
Charlie somewhere? Where Charlie's very lucky?
Hurley owes Walt $20,000. That was hilarious. I love that scene.
Hurley, who we now know. His
Oh, I
real name
guess
is
Charlie
Hugo.
from
Hugo.
from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, where he got the lucky golden ticket.
You
Maybe.
think he has good luck, Charlie?
Yeah, because he's avoided death 4 times.
Maybe.
He's also been almost dead 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds like bad luck
technically
to
some
me.
of the others, their only
Half
near
of-
death experience was the plane
Was
crash.
the actual
Yeah,
plane
sure.
crash.
Half empty, half full. Jack, the physician, does he end up going rogue later on?
Don't answer that.
You
Why
can
would you ask
pose
that?
your
Like, does
question
he-
as a theory.
Does Jack catch the virus that the scientist is
Oh.
talking about and becomes a rogue physician?
No way.
No, I have a
He's
Like
theory.
his
I have a
father?
theory. But what happened to the French lady is basically what's gonna happen to Jack.
Oh, really?
That
Like
he's
he's
gonna be
gonna
left
become
alone.
a crazy alone. He's gonna have to kill every one of his.
You're kind of right though, because
Because-
Jack's the main character for sure.
And Jack's gonna be torturing someone and be like, "Where is Claire?" or
No,
something.
but like to the point that like everyone else
No,
is
Kate's
gone.
gonna have his
like
baby.
he's gonna be the only
Kate's
one
gonna
left.
Kate's gonna have his baby. So you think he's gonna end up being the only one left on the island and be kind of
Well,
like,
in the same position as the French woman was.
right?
Well, that's
so-
the only way his name would fit the narrative.
who Jack Shepherd.
Jack the Ripper.
So, since this is technically the halfway point of the season, I would need some definitive favorite characters. And
Locke.
Locke is one of your faves. Zola?
Yeah.
Starting to like Boone, unfortunately.
It was nice to actually have Boone have some conversation with Locke a little bit. I thought so.
Yeah. It annoys me that I've grown to like him.
I
Makes me
never thought
dislike
I'd see the
myself.
day. Yeah.
Yeah. When he said that
The more
thing
you like
to
Boone, the more you
Hugo.
hate yourself.
Yeah, yeah. And the more I hate Boone, the more I like myself. But I guess what he was doing was beneficial.
Yeah, thank goodness. They
It's
I mean,
interesting.
well, kind of. They didn't stop it in time, but...
Well, they would have
Senses.
never realized.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, how many more weeks would they have gone on with that guy just lurking? And more people may have lurked, and they would have eaten all of them. It's an island full
Cannibal.
of cannibal.
Zola, favorite character? Most interesting, maybe one that you want to know more about, even more?
Saeed.
Saeed, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Audrey?
I like Claire. Especially
I like Sawyer,
knowing her
sorry.
last one. You like Sawyer now?
Yeah.
He's growing on you?
I liked him a little bit
He
more,
spared
but-
Saeed.
Right?
He spared Saeed and
Yeah.
he kept Saeed's signal fire going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's like also to his benefit, you know?
Right, 'cause
like
he wants to get off the island.
everybody wants to get off the island. Great job for Saeed starting it, but yeah, you should continue it.
I think he was just trying to tell him, like,
I'm on
I
your
miss
side.
you at the
Yeah.
beach.
Yeah. He's like, I'm not gonna kill you.
All right, and
don't
since
wanna catch the
this is the
virus.
last one we're going to watch in a while, real quickly, I just need a brief theory as to where you think the direction of the show, like, not the direction of the show, sorry, but what's going to happen next, basically, is my question.
More and more is going to be discovered of, like, these people being observed. They're going
You're
to
gonna say they're
uncover
being-
a whole other civilization.
Okay, that's Hassan's theory.
Doesn't have to be sophisticated, but
Zola?
nonetheless.
Theory for the rest of the season?
I think for the rest of the season, what's gonna happen is we're not gonna know what happens to the baby for a while, or to Claire. We're
How long's a while? The end of the season?
like near the end of the season, probably like third to last episode or something. We're gonna
Okay.
like start finding out. And
She,
then
like, has the baby as
Saeed's,
the last
Saeed's gonna
episode.
tell everyone, right, what the lady told him. And the map is gonna contribute to
Yeah.
what they're gonna see. And if Locke makes it back, it's gonna have something to do with the map. Because on the map, there was like this weird part of the island that she also had a line. So it might actually be a tunnel system, maybe. And then, or it might be like the electricity system that she was using or something like that. That she said they were under control over. And then the others are gonna be like the main villains.
All right. Audrey?
I think they'll either find Claire like at the very end, or they'll find her pretty soon, and then the rest of the season's gonna be them like, because right, like now they've just been surviving up until this point, but now they actually have an issue. Like they need to find Claire, they need to protect her baby, and they need to protect everyone. Because right now I don't really feel like they know that they're after the baby. Like, they could be after anyone. So they're just going to be, like, worried.
Well, Jack does know that she was screaming like, oh, he's trying to hurt my baby.
Yeah, yeah. And then I think the map is going to come into play. And I think Danielle's going to come back.
I think so
play.
too, yeah.
All right.
I just want to know more about these animals, though.
I bet it was on the ship.
Yeah, but I just want to know about them.
Because
And why haven't we seen any more?
She said if we're lucky, though, it's one of the bears.
Yeah. And I want to know about, like, her child and this, like, weird virus thing.
I like turtles.
Great theories all around, seriously.
I love turtles.
All right, YouTube. That was All the Best Cowboys Have Daddy Issues.
Yeah, I don't know why that was the title.
Jack's having some daddy issues, that's for sure.
Again!
And he's
So,
like a lone ranger.
Why is he the cowboy?
And this was the first episode that we got a repeat flashback of someone.
That's true.
So are we going through the list again?
And
well,
yet,
there's still some characters.
still
we haven't
nothing
had.
on Hurley.
Nothing on her.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not upset.
I'll also say a
Hugo
random
Reyes.
fact. That was the last episode that J.J. Abrams was a part of directly. So he exits the show, but he still remains a producer.
Does it go downhill from here in the writing?
Not in my opinion.
Okay.
Well, writing, I mean, it's up to you. I think writing is there's hit and miss moments, yeah. But just I think it just continues to get better in my opinion.
It has gone.
It is 2004.
It is
getting better,
Keep in
yeah.
mind, 2004.
Ladies
Bye,
first.
YouTube. Say goodbye.
Bye, guys.
We'll see you guys next time for
Subscribe.
episode 12.